And welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Dustin Shakespeare to wrap up the Snow College pregame show. Snow College is ranked 14th in student satisfaction with RateMyProfessors.com. Turn on your education at snow.edu. Let's go to our starting lineups now. We'll start off with the visiting or the home team in this one. That is the South Sevier Rams. Here's Dustin Shakespeare.
All right, starting for the South Sevier Rams are number 3, Cates King. Number 11, Yates Taylor. Number 21, Peyton Wood. Number 24, Gavin Staples. And number 44, Tyson Chisholm. So the 5 seniors for the Rams. Yes, sir.
Of course, South Sevier, they are coached by Rhett Parsons. And now for the visiting team in this one, that is the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. First off is a junior running number 1, Dang Mayar. Then a senior, the leading scorer, number 3, Mac Tarver. Then it will be a freshman, number 12, Gott Dahm. Then a sophomore, number 23, Micaiah Tarver, and another sophomore, number 24, Dom Burns. Those are the starters of the Bulldogs, and they are coached by Tim Gardner with Scott Platts as the AD and Patrick Lambert, the principal for the Bulldogs. Let's go to some keys of the game brought to you by Utah Independent Bank. Loan decisions are made right here in town. Utah Independent Bank of Salina, Monroe, and Beaver. Hometown people on hometown spirit. Some keys in this one for South Sevier, Dustin.
The third quarter is going to be a key. They've got to make sure that they hold Judge down. That's when Judge usually makes a difference. They score 16.5 points in that third quarter, and South Sevier has been averaging 12 points. So that third quarter will be a big key. The other thing is you know that Micaiah Tarver is going to get points, but still slowing, so slowing the other one down. So number 23 has got to be slowed down because he's got a beautiful drop step on the left side. And if you slow him down and don't let him offensive rebound, and you make sure you get him out of that left block, he's usually not as strong on the right block, that's going to hold his points down. You know number 3 is going to get his, and he's going to get some points, and he'll shoot some poor shots. And so I really think that holding number 23 down is going to be important.
All right, so watch for those trends throughout this game as it's time now for the Chisholm Family Dentistry opening at tip-off. Call Chisholm Dentistry for an appointment today at 527-3555. Dang Mayar jumping against Tyson Chisholm. Officials are ready, and Mayar controls it to Micaiah Tarver for Judge. They'll start with the basketball. Judge in their road reds, gold letters and numbers. South Sevier in the home whites, red letters and numbers. South Sevier going left to right across your radio dial, TV, and computer screen, with Judge going right to left. Out up top is Tarver. He'll go to Burns. High left now, back to Mac Tarver. Deep 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Mac Tarver gets it going early with a Mason Machinery three-pointer.
Initially thought that's exactly the shot you want. It wasn't fully contested, but it was deep, and so they pushed him out. Judge playing a 4-out, 1-in.
Left wing, Peyton Wood, backdoor pass to Cates King, overthrew him. King saves it, but it goes to Dom Burns, turnover by South Sevier. Burns down the middle of the floor, poked away from behind by Taylor, picked up by Wood. Up ahead to King. King going to drive in against Mayar. Pump fake, got him in the air, put it up off the glass, round the rim, no good. Rebound Mayar, and he gets it out to Dom Burns as he falls to the floor.
Heck of a job by Cates there, just rolled out.
Ahead to Tarver, Micaiah Tarver with his first buckets. It's now 5-0 as he puts up the runner from 5 feet.
And that was a tough shot too, right there, as he's running and he's floating to the right.
5-0 Bulldogs. 1 minute into the game. Left wing is Staples. Dribbles middle, goes right wing to Taylor. Taylor for 3. Nothing but net. Yates Taylor of the Mason Machinery three-pointer.
Yates starting out the game well, knocking the ball loose on the one end, and then coming to the other end, knocking down a 3. He's a good three-point shooter.
Mac Tarver across the timeline, comes high left to Burns. High post to Micaiah Tarver, turn around, 15-footer from the elbow, off the rim, missed it short. Rebound, Peyton Wood for the Rams.
Other than just a little bit more contest on it, that's the shots that you want to force Micaiah into.
Left wing is Chisholm, guarded by Tarver. Spin move down the lane, kicks it right wing to Staples. A little behind him. Staples tries to save it, got it into King. Open 3 from the corner, off the backside of the rim, no good. Micaiah Tarver the rebound.
Keep that ball moving.
Mac Tarver pushes the pace, splits the double team. He puts up the runner, missed it short. Rebound, knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by South Sevier. Judge basketball underneath.
I really think that's the other key we didn't get to is Mac on his fast break on himself. He just dribbles and he's so dang fast. He gets down there and it's got to be stopped.
Quick sub coming in for South Sevier. Brant Williams going to come into the game for Tyson Chisholm for the Rams.
Must have some blood on. He's headed to the locker room.
Yeah, and one of the assistant coaches going with him to get that taken care of. Dom Burns to inbound underneath for Judge. Looking inside, not there. He'll just lob it out up top to Mayar. Hands off to Mac Tarver. On the Snow College, yes, picked up by Cates King. Speaking of King, he missed that 3. He's one that so far in 2 games, 7 combined points this weekend. they need more out of their leading scorer, I'd say.
Absolutely, yeah. He's got to settle in and just be Cates. He's a heck of a ball player. Have full confidence in what he's doing and just knock his shots down.
Left wing got Daw with it. Going to go baseline, cut off by Staples. Back up top to Burns. Now goes at 2. Mac Tarver to reset the offense. New call comes in from Coach Gardner. Right wing it goes to Mayar. Picked up by Taylor. High post now to Daw. Daw dribbles middle, puts up the shot against Staples. Off the back of the rim, no good. Staples had the rebound, lost it. Picked up by Daw. Left corner to Burns. 3 on the way. Off the back side of the rim, no good. And Williams the rebound for South Sevier.
You know, they're
puts it up ahead quickly to Peyton Wood. Gets him in the low block. Off the glass, no good. Too hard. Rebound to Mayar.
Judge is really attacking the ball even after the Rams have the rebound.
In the lane, they go to Micaiah Tarver. Put it up against 3 players and got it to fall. Tarver now with 4 points for a game high.
Judge coming out really aggressive and putting South Sevier in some tough spots.
Left wing is Yates Taylor for 3. Another Mason Machinery three-pointer. Yates Taylor with all 6 Rams points.
Fun to see Yates knock that one down.
Officials' time as Micaiah Tarver, I think, needed to tie his shoe.
They stepped back off of Yates right there, and he realized, hey, they're going to give me space. I'm going to knock this down.
And Yates, a very capable shooter. He's had games where he's gone off with 4 or 5 three-pointers, but he's also had games where he doesn't shoot much. Pass inside to Tarver. They wave it off. Offensive foul on the screen to get Tarver open. Goes on Dom Burns. That'll be his first and the first foul on Judge.
And Judge runs a lot of that action. It's the same block-to-block action. They'll run a lot of that and looking for it.
Far side official talking to Dengmayar and Yates Taylor. And he's going to come over and talk to Coach Gardner as well, telling to let Mayar know to not talk. If you were here on Thursday, part of that quarterfinal game, Mayar at the center of that skirmish as well with Richfield. One of the players for Judge that was in the mix with a couple of players from Richfield. 4:45 to go in the first quarter. 7-6 is your score. Judge with a 1-point lead right now over the Rams.
They've been the aggressors so far. South Sevier being able to hang in there with Yates knocking down those couple threes. I'd like to see them get the ball moving, get their motion moving. They move so well and they pass so well. They've got to get released there.
Chance for South Sevier to take their first lead. 4:40 to go in the quarter. Up the floor comes King, right side high to Williams. Skip it left side back to King, and he'll be fouled by Mayar as he tried to jump the passing lane and caught King on the arm.
Great job by Cates elevating, attacking the ball, holding onto it strong as he came through him.
Williams inbound on the far sideline. Just get it into King. Zone defense right now from Judge. Goes left wing to Williams, looking high post. Not there, comes back out to King. Pump fake on the 3, going to drive the lane. Right side to Taylor. Taylor filling it for 3 again. Nothing but net. Yates Taylor with 3 Mason Machinery three-pointers.
Shifting that 2-3 zone, it shifted all the way over to the left side, swinging the ball back around. Yates was open as they didn't come out and close out.
9-7 Rams. Right side high Burns into the corner to Tarver. 3 on the way from Mack. Nothing but net for Tarver as the lead goes back to the Bulldogs.
You know, Matt can really score the ball right there. That was a tough shot. He raises up, knocks it down.
And he talking to the South Sevier cheerleaders and student section as he, after made that 3 right in front of him. Deep 3 from Cates. King from the left wing. Air ball. Rebound Micaiah Tarver for the Bulldogs. And he'll get it to Mack to push the pace. Picked up by Cates. Up top to Mayar. Goes back to Mack Tarver. Goes right side high to Mayar. 3:45 to go in the quarter. Back to Tarver. Deep 3 on the way from Mack. Off the rim, no good. Missed it short. Williams rebound for South Sevier.
Cates a good solid closeout right there. Had his hand up way early and just kept taking space away from Mack.
High left side, Taylor. He'll come back out to King as they set up the offense. 3:28 to go in the quarter. 1 point Judge lead. Right elbow goes to Wood. Fakes the handoff to Williams. Going to drive right side against Dom himself. Spin move in the lane. Pump that got everybody in the air. Misses the shot, but a foul called. He's going to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line to shoot 2.
That 1-4 high action wasn't executed perfectly as the fake handoff came. It didn't open up everything for Peyton, but Peyton staying confident. Nice spin move. He's really developed a nice spin move. Spins in, stays under balance, able to get a good foul.
Nothing but net on the first free throw. First point for somebody other than Yates Taylor in this game for South Sevier as Brennan Hunt checks in. Gavin Staples comes out. Still no Tyson Chisholm back from the locker room yet.
Like that call again by Coach Parsons, getting Peyton back involved after the game he had yesterday, giving him a call to let's get you scoring so that we can get some points out of you today as well.
11-10 South Sevier, 3:15 to go in the first quarter. On the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. Up top, Mac Tarver. Off the screen. Hesitates, now step back, left open for 3. That one round the rim, no good. King the rebound in the lane for South Sevier.
Got away with that one as the screen caused a confusion on the zone switch.
Cates pushes the pace up ahead to Williams. Williams able to avoid falling out of bounds, being double teamed, trapped in the corner, needs help, and tries to throw it off of the defense. Can't do it as it goes through their legs, and it's picked up by Maillard. Turnover by Sal Sevier.
Got himself out of balance, out of balance and leaning out, and had to try to throw it off of him.
Tarver into the corner to Burns. Back out to Tarver, now guarded by Taylor. Up top to Don. Picked up by King. He'll go back to Tarver. They're going to reset the offense as he picks him up in the Snow College S. Left wing it comes to Burns, guarded by Wood. Fake right, go left, away from the screen, gets in the lane, put it up, off the glass, no good. Rebound in the lane, knocked away by King, and a foul going to be called, I think, on Cates King. As it got the arm of the Judge players inside. Nope, they're going to give it to Brant Williams.
Pretty athletic take by Burns there, generally being more of a three-point specialist guy. He attacked the basket well there.
Burns to inbound. Got 4 out, lob it up top to Tarver. And offensive foul called on the screen. Another one on Micaiah Tarver. That'll be his second, both of them on screens.
Yeah, they're watching their screens pretty close. They do set a lot of screens, and they do move on a lot of them. Today, that looks like it's a point of emphasis, at least in the first quarter.
And Cates King will bring up the floor now for the Rams. Zone again by Judge. King at the top of the key, goes left side high to Taylor. Back to King. Pump fake, works his way right side, goes to the wing to Williams. Brant, one dribble, comes up top to Peyton Wood. Peyton goes right wing to Williams. Picked up by Tarver in the zone, up top now to Taylor. Taylor comes back to King as they reset. Left wing high goes to Taylor. Yates dribbles into the three-point line. It comes back to the corner to Hunt. Hunt back around to King. King right side to Williams. Brant looking in, nothing there. Bounce pass to the high post to Hunt. Back out to King. Open three on the way. Knocks it down. Cates King with the Mesa Machinery three-pointer.
You could see the rhythm out of that right there. They finally got a ball reversal, even though it was slow, but they got it into the post, and Brennan made a great pass out to Cates. Cates was ready to knock it down.
Mac Tarver comes left wing to Maillard. A low block down to Micaiah Tarver. Working on Hunt. Put it up with the right hand. Knocks it down. Micaiah Tarver now with 6 for Judge.
He's so tough when he catches on that left block.
Cates King will bring up the floor now for the Rams. 2-point game, 14-12 your score. Left wing to Taylor, down the lane to Hunt. Hunt spin move against Maillard, being doubled out to King. Right wing to Williams, and Williams goes back to King. King takes a straightaway three. Short, off the glass, no good. Rebound through the hands of Peyton Wood, picked up by Deng Maillard.
A little different three right there, not coming off of the inside out. It was just off of swinging the ball.
Monroe City timeout called by Coach Gardner. 58 seconds to go in the first quarter on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. It's South Sevier 14, Judge 12 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Monroe Family Medicine Revere Health will accommodate you with personalized primary, acute, and chronic care. They provide in-house x-rays, blood draws, and EKGs. They do all types of physicals like CDL, school, sports, and missionary, to name just a few. Nurse practitioners Jason Okerlund and Drake Mason and their staff are proud to serve all of Sevier County. For patient care and concern at its finest, visit Monroe Family Medicine, 568 South Main, Monroe. Call 527-8866, 527-8866.
2-point South Sevier lead, under a minute to go here in the first quarter, coming out of the Monroe City timeout. Proud to provide the lights and other electrical comforts for residents and all South Sevier High School home sporting events. That's Monroe City Power. 58 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. South Sevier leading by 2, 14-12 on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard.
South Sevier doing a good job defensively, as they have all year long, and forcing tough shots for Judge.
Boys' 5th place game here at the 3A state tournament. Up top, Mac Tarver for Judge. Picked up by Cates King. Works his way to the wing, goes off the screen by Powers, who checked in at the timeout. Left wing high now to Burns. Looking inside, not there. High post to Powers, guarded by Taylor. Lobs to the short corner to Maillard. Working in on Hunt, puts it up, knocks it down. Maillard ties it up at 14.
Real strong play right there. He bolted in, got some contact, and then kicked back and made it a little easy drop in.
32 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if South Sevier elects to play for the final shot. Coach Parsons will often do so at this point of the quarter. And now Coach Parsons does come with the play call. Mac Tarver coming out on King as King yo-yos.
With 10 seconds left to go here, they're going to look to see if they can get Cates a layup.
Cates backs out, guarded by Tarver, just making sure he doesn't get any 5-second call on him. Right elbow goes, left elbow goes to Wood. Hands off to King. King hesitates, going to drive left side, backs out into the corner. 5 seconds left to the wing to Wood. 3 on the way. Off the glass, no, or off the rim, no good. Rebound Maillard, and that'll be the first quarter. Comes to an end. We're all knotted up. South Sevier 14, Judge 14 on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Tyson Chisholm into the game now for South Sevier, coming out of the break for Brant Williams. Chisholm left with 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Must have blood on the jersey or something, but it took him a long time to come back out of the locker room.
Yeah, it's a really long time getting back on the floor.
Hayden Wood, left corner. He'll hand off to Chisholm on the wing, picked up by Mayar. Chisholm, crossover dribble. Mayar on him tight, hands off back. No, fakes the handoff to Wood. The ball got punched loose. Icasiano into the game. He's going to be fouled as he came up with the turnover. And so the foul will go, I believe, on Chisholm. Yes, it does.
He kind of missed some of the stuff that was going on where they started calling a little bit more, feeling like that he could still just dive on the ball. They ended up calling a foul on him. It's good hustle play, good effort.
7:42 to go in the half. We're all knotted up at 14 on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard, where the wood is good and so is the hardware in Manti and Monroe. Right wing Mayar comes up the screen, dribbles to the high post, pass knocked away by King, but it goes right to Powers. Lob inside to Icasiano, and a foul going to be called on Brennan Hunt as he was a step late getting over.
Kate's doing a good job, as he always has, got his hands up in the passing lanes, knocked it loose, had an opportunity to get the ball.
Inbounding underneath is Deng Mayar. Looking in the lane, nothing there. He'll lob it out up top to Icasiano. Now back to Mayar. Got open underneath as he stepped in from the inbounds and easily lays it in. The lead goes back to Judge.
They just ran out of a 1-4 high and easy cross, but the cross didn't work, so they kicked it way out. Mayar to step back in.
Left wing to Chisholm. Double team comes. He's going to drive the lane. He splits the double team, scoop it up and score. Nice take, Tyson Chisholm.
Yeah, good to see him go strong. He kept himself under control, elevated up, and softly dropped it off the backboard.
16-16. Right side high is Tarver. Nice pass, the low block to Goddaw. Put it up, air ball hard, but on the backside, the putback by Deng Mayar.
Shifts got out of whack right there in the backside, lifted too high, leaving it open.
18-16 your score, Judge. Left side high, Chisholm. Comes up top to Brennan Hunt. Hands off to Taylor. Taylor off the screen, guarded by Icasiano. Goes to Wood, up top now to King as they reset. Left wing to Chisholm. Chisholm going to drive into the corner to Hunt. Up top now to King. King works his way down the right side of the lane. Into the corner to Peyton Wood. Three on the way. Nothing but net. Peyton Wood, the Mason Machinery three-pointer.
Fun to see him playing at the conference he is. South Sevier running a 5-out right there. Passing, cutting, and driving. Able to kick the ball out. Peyton having his feet set in the corner. He likes that corner shot.
Lead goes back to the Rams, 19-18. Right side high is Tarver. To the wing to Powers. High post to Daw. Daw fakes left, goes right, got the lane, puts it up against the defense, off the glass and in. Brennan Hunt contested it, and no foul called, but a bucket for Daw.
Daw's really attacking hard, using his length.
In the backcourt, Taylor against the full court press of Judge. Taylor being double teamed, needs help, and Coach Parsons going to get the timeout called. 5:52 to go in the first half. The Monroe City timeout on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard. It is Judge 20, South Sevier 19 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly, residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
So Judge comes out in the press after that make as they regain the lead 20-19. Brant Williams back into the game for South Sevier. Yates Taylor will come out.
Judge surprised him right there going into a 1-2-2. Now it looks like they're going to lift it up into a diamond 1-2-1-1.
In the backcourt, Brant Williams up ahead to Chisholm, easily across the timeline. Left wing out to Peyton Wood. Open three on the way. Short off the rim, long rebound, and loose on the floor. Wood dives for it. Cates dives for it. Icasiano dives for it. And they're going to give it to Icasiano, and the timeout called by Gardner. The far side official had a jump ball. Let's see if they're going to talk.
Confusion there.
And the far side official is going to, I guess, refer to the near side official. Coaching staff for South Sevier are going to say, well, okay, they give him the timeout. We'll keep it here, 30-second timeout, as Icasiano must have had a good enough hold on it.
Good to see both South Sevier boys diving on the ball right there. Cates and Payton doing what they do. They dove on it, and they were in position. The pressure, it'll be good to see how they respond to that pressure and the movement. Generally, they're able to pass through it really, really well. And Judge will lift their pressure up and away from the basket, giving South Sevier the opportunity, if they'll move the ball with the pass, to get some layups.
5:39 to go in the half. 20-19 your score on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard.
See if Coach Gardner tries to get Don another look. He's really done well inside. He's got the length advantage, and he's attacking the basket hard.
Mac Tarver has it in the backcourt. Peyton Wood picks him up at the timeline. Lobs it right side, left side high down to Icasiano. Southsford goes to the 1-2-2 trap. Right side to Tarver, into the corner to Powers. Skip it out, left side to Icasiano. He'll drive the lane, Euro step, tries to hand it off. Traveling called first, though. That'll be the fourth Judge turnover.
Cates doing a great job of following Daw all the way down through, making that pass not available as he dropped off the nail there.
Again, full court press. Chisholm gets it across the timeline. Up ahead, right corner to Wood. Pump fake on the three. He'll drive baseline, bounce past to Chisholm. One dribble, put up the left side, blocked from behind, and picked up by Powers. He'll get it to Mac Tarver, pushing the pace the other way. Left side to Gaw. Gaw loses the handle, got it back, kicks it out to Tarver. Deep NBA range, three on the way. In and out. Rebound, Peyton Wood for the Rams.
Now, South Sevier was able to pass through that press last time. Let's see what they'll do this time.
Cates King in a beat with the dribble. Left wing, he goes to Brennan Hunt for three. That'll be short. Rebound in the lane to Chisholm off the glass. Rebound tipped up by Tarver. Tarver going to go the other way now for Judge. Hounded by King. Gets to the sideline, able to save it into Goddaw. Tipped away by Chisholm. Stolen by the Rams. Ball now loose again. And Goddaw going to get it back, and Chisholm going to be called for the foul.
Heck of a job by Cates to cut Tarver off right there. He is so fast. Cates did a great job getting in front of him and setting up until he stopped his penetration. That was great to see.
Micaiah Tarver back into the game along with Dom Burns, and also checking into the game for the Bulldogs will be Ajal Jong.
Peyton caught himself a knee. He's trying to gather himself, has to go sit down for a minute, bringing in Gavin Staples.
Tarver brings it across the timeline, picked up by Brant Williams. Into the corner, Icasiano, pump fake on the three, drives baseline, gets inside, puts it up, and knocks it down. Nice shot by Icasiano.
Yeah, against that 1-2-2 right there, Judge overloaded it, and they will attack it. Gavin steps across the line and turns the ball over for the Rams.
On the inbounds pass, so fifth turnover by South Sevier. 3-point Judge lead. Their largest is 5. They can get to that point again here or even higher. Right wing to Tarver. Pump fake on the three. Dribbles in. Pull up 15-footer. Nothing but net. Mac Tarver now with 8 points, and it's a 5-point Judge lead, 24-19.
Pretty strong move as Cates closed out on him. He went right by him and went to the nail and knocked it down.
King crossover dribble. Going to drive the lane. Scooter up the left hand. Got it to fall. What a take. Cates King with 5.
That was really pretty as it opened up. The middle was wide open, and Cates took advantage.
Right wing high as Tarver, up top by Cassiano. Goes right wing back to Tarver. Under 4 to go in the half, 24-21 Bulldogs. Tarver works his way high left, crossover dribble. Step back, goes right wing to Burns. Burns pump fake, going to drive baseline, gets inside, kick it out left wing to Icasiano, up top to Tarver. Crossover dribble, drives the lane, puts up the runner, missed it short, rebound tipped out by Chisholm, right to Staples.
That's that tough two we're talking about, forcing him to take, and that's what he took.
Up ahead to Brendan Hunt. Hunt spin move, puts up the shot against Icasiano, in and out, rebound to Burns.
And Brendan came down and shot a tough two as well.
Right wing to Tarver, picked up now by Brant Williams. 3-point Judge lead, 24-21, up top to Burns. Pump fake on the three, crossover dribble, now backs out, tries to go to Young and got it to him. Young top of the key, skips it left side into the corner. Icasiano with the open three. In and out, rebound by Williams for South Sevier.
Great box out right there by Cates.
Cates up ahead to Hunt. Hunt drives in the lane, kicks it left side to Chisholm. Chisholm for the open deep three. Nothing but net. Tyson Chisholm, the Mason Machinery three-pointer tie ball game.
Nice shot by Tyson. It was a cross-court skip. Got him set in the right place. Defense had sagged too far off.
24 all on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard. 2:45 to go in the first half. Across the timeline, Tarver with it into the corner to Burns. Low block, they got it inside. Staples working on Tarver, off the glass and in by Kaya Tarver with the bucket.
He's tough when he gets the ball inside. He's so strong physically that he's able to just really do a lot of damage inside there when he catches.
He's got 8 points, 26-24, left wing Williams. And he's going to be called for traveling as he changes pivot foot. That's the 6th South Sevier turnover.
They've sped up just a little bit, South Sevier has, and it's caused a few turnovers, a few tough shots.
Peyton Wood, Yates Taylor back into the game. Hunt and Staples will leave for the Rams. 2-point Judge lead, 26-24. Icasiano running the point.
He's really had an impact as he's this second quarter.
Into the corner, Don Burns, three-pointer on the way. Nothing but net. Don Burns with his first bucket of the game, a Mason Machinery triple. Back to a 5-point Judge lead.
And that's his game. He wants to spot up and be ready to shoot it.
Right wing Chisholm into the corner to Wood. Peyton Wood for three. In and out. Rebound to the underneath is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by King at Judge basketball.
It's always fun to watch how well Cates knows where the ball's coming off the basket. Right there, gave himself a great opportunity for offensive rebound.
Under 2 to go in the first half. 29-24. Judge the 5-point lead. Icasiano will bring it up. Picked up by Peyton Wood in the 1-2-2 trap. At the timeline, Wood working him to his right. Here comes Taylor to trap him. Pass to Burns on the right wing. And Burns goes left wing. And Tarver has it, but a foul going to be called on Chisholm as he caught Tarver in the face. That'll be his third.
Tyson just having a tough time getting in the flow of the game. He's just been a step in a different spot, and it's just kind of had a tough time getting in the flow.
Brandon Hunt back into the game now for South Sevier.
Looks like they're going to stack it up and possibly try to lob for Mackay right here.
Burns to inbound. Into the corner to Icasiano. Down the lane, they get it to Young. Young tries to split the double team, and he traveled.
Big, strong guy. Got in there, but those feet got wild.
1:39 to go in the first half. 29-24 Judge. Ties their largest lead of the game. They were led by 5 in the first. South Sevier led by 4 in the first. They had 5 lead changes.
Judge back into a 2-3 zone here.
Not sure what they're checking here.
I don't know that any.
Checking the clock, it looks like they didn't start the clock. So they'll get that squared away. They're on 4 seconds off the clock. Still a 5-point lead for Judge. King will bring it across the timeline for the Rams. Working left side, goes high to Wood. Guarded by Burns, back to the wing to King. High post now to Hunt. Hunt going to drive the lane, puts it up against Tarver, off the glass and in. Brandon Hunt with his first points.
Good scoop right there as he didn't have the height advantage, was able to scoop it around, and good finish.
He's been attacking offensively really well the last few weeks.
Yeah, plays hard.
Up top is Icasiano for Judge. Picked up by Wood. Out to Tarver. Tarver works his way right side off the screen by Young. Backs out on the wing. Skip it to Icasiano. Nearly overthrew him. Now to the short corner to Young. Low block. They're working into Tarver. Working on Hunt. Triple team is there. And a foul going to be called on the reach in. That'll be the 6th team foul on South Sevier. This one goes against Peyton Wood, his first.
Judge getting some good ball reversals right there, stretching the zone and making it have to really work inside with the size advantage Judge has.
Inbounding is Burns. Looking for Tarver. Not there. They'll get it out to Icasiano. Now up to Tarver as they set up the offense on the Snow College S. Tarver works his way left side to Icasiano on the wing. Pump fake on the 3. Backs out, and again they reset. 40 seconds to go in the half. 29-26 Judge. Up top, he'll lob left corner to Burns. Burns, three-pointer on the way. Nothing but net. Big three-pointer from Don Burns. He's got 6.
Really good possession by Judge right there. Patient, got several ball reversals, set some screens, even some screen and rolls against the zone, and then found their spot-up shooter.
Cades King across the timeline. Comes left side high to Peyton Wood. Wood dribbles to the middle, crossover dribble on Tarver. Going to drive in against him, kick it right wing to King, into the corner to Williams. Williams drives baseline, cut off by Young, back out to King. Ball gets stripped and a foul called on Icasiano on the reach in. That'll be his first and the team's 5th.
Good to see Brand attack the basket right there, kick it back out, get the ball to reverse again.
Powers back into the game for Tarver, Micaiah Tarver. They don't want him to pick up his third as Tyson Chisholm going to come back in with his 3 fouls offensively. Yates Taylor will check out. And now a change with Chisholm coming in. They want Deng Mayar into the game. They'll bring him in for Ajal Young.
Looks like they're probably going to set a baseline screen, see if they can isolate Brandt on the post or kick Chiz out for a 3. Nope.
They'll lob it into the high post to Chisholm. Can't get the handoff to King. Chisholm going to drive and blocked from behind by Mayar. Ball is loose, and Tarver has it. 3 seconds to go in the half. He's going to drive in against King. Pass the left side to Burns. 3-pointer at the buzzer. Off the front of the rim, no good. And at the half, it is Judge 32, South Sevier 26 on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. And we'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Monroe Family Medicine Revere Health will accommodate you with personalized primary, acute, and chronic care. They provide in-house x-rays, blood draws, and EKGs. They do all types of physicals like CDL, school, sports, and missionary, to name just a few. Nurse practitioners Jason Okerlund and Drake Mason and their staff are proud to serve all of Sevier County. For patient care and concern at its finest, visit Monroe Family Medicine, 568 South Main, Monroe. Call 527-8866, 527-8866.
And welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Dustin Shakespeare. At the half, it is Judge 32, South Sevier 26 on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard here inside the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show, as Jones and DeMille Engineering supporting local programs and academic and athletic achievements. Building relationships and working passionately is a winning combination. That's Jones and DeMille Engineering. Again, a 6-point lead for Judge, 32-26. That's the largest lead of the game for either team at this point. Dustin, your takeaway from this first half?
You know, Judge is really taking advantage of their size. Myers really has played hard, probably harder than what I've seen him play, and he's attacked the basket really well. And then Mackay, of course, is using his strength and size in there, and that's where the advantage I feel has come. Rebounds, you can see the size advantage there too, 7-12. South Sevier's got 7, Judge has 12, and that's where the size advantage has got to be. It's got to be countered. And right now, Judge has really worked hard to take advantage of that.
Yeah, they have. And Mackay Tarver really kind of was neutralized against Richfield. Richfield, of course, with good size 2 days ago, and he's playing very well in this one.
Yes, and he's putting himself in positions early on in the Richfield game. He had a couple beautiful drop steps, and then he disappeared. He got further and further away as Richfield neutralized him. in this game so far, they haven't pushed him away from the basket. The only thing that pushed him away from the basket is when he had to sit on the bench.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to push him away from the basket, right? Yes. Let's take a look at our first half stats brought to you by Sorensen Levitt Insurance. Proud to support the high school teams in our area. Visit them in Richfield or Salina for all your home, auto, and business insurance needs. Proud to represent Auto Owners Insurance along with other insurance companies. Call Corey Sorensen in Richfield at 896-4471 or Cena Rasmussen in Salina at 529-7471. Leading the way first off for the Judge Bulldogs. 8 points apiece for the Tarver brothers. Micaiah and Mack each with 8 points. Micaiah also has 2 rebounds. Mack has 3 rebounds in this first half. 6 points and 5 boards from Dang Mayar. 6 points with 2 3-pointers from Dom Burns. And then 2 points apiece from Gotda and Josh Icasiano. So there's the point stats as the team is shooting 56% from the floor. 40% from 3 at 4 for 10, and they have not taken any free throws in this first half, but really a good shooting first half, really good shooting first half for Judge.
Yeah, if you're shooting 56 and 40, that's spot on. That's where you want to be, and they've had a really good half. And you see them get out of control at times and shoot some bad shots, but this time it seems like that they've been more patient and got better shots. I still, some of them aren't my favorite kind of shots, but they're going in. And for them, I think they're really good shots.
Take a look at the stats for South Sevier. Leading the way, Yates Taylor had the 3 early threes. First 9 points of the game for South Sevier. That is the game high still with 9 points there. Then at 5 points apiece from Cates King, Peyton Wood, and Tyson Chisholm. King also has 4 assists in this first half. And Tyson Chisholm, as we mentioned, left the game early because of, I would imagine, some blood on his jersey or something. Took him a long time to come back out of the locker room. And when he did come back, as you mentioned, kind of slow to get in the flow, picked up 3 fouls in the second quarter. So limited his production as well in that second quarter, did the foul trouble. And then after the 5 from those 3, 2 points off the bench from Brennan Hunt. As a team, South Sevier shooting 43% from the floor, 46% from 3. Of course, Yates Taylor 3 for 3 in that process, and then 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that percentage for 2 needs to come up as it's below their 3-point percentage, and that's where they've gotten a little rushed. Their shots haven't been in a good complete flow. It's almost like, hey, it's time to shoot the ball. Let's get it up, and they've just been sped up some. Yeah,
and we'll see if they can slow things down a little bit mentally, if nothing else, in this second half. Rebound battle dominated by Judge, 12-7.
Yeah, and that's where you always look at rebounds and see what's going on there because you know the advantage that's giving there. Holding a team to 1 and done is huge, and that's what they've done. South Sevier has 0 offensive rebounds, and so they've got to look to get a few of those. And then, like you said, it's not that they want to slow down the tempo per se, South Sevier, but they do want to slow down mentally to where their bodies are playing with the ball rather than the ball's outrunning them because they're trying to go so fast.
Right. And then turnover-wise, I have each team with 6 turnovers in this first half so far. So both teams taking, about on pace to where you want to be as far as taking care of the basketball.
Oh, you bet, yeah. With the amount of possessions that have been played so far in this game, you said at 6, you're taking good care of the ball. Just now get a little bit more of a rhythm offensively, move the ball, and that's the part, and now disrupt Judge's rhythm. They've done a good job against the 1-2-2, and I felt like that there were times against the X, the half-court trap, that Judge, it did speed them up a little bit and get them in some tough spots right there. I think that might be something that they could look at to take advantage of as well.
So watch for those things coming into the second half. Those are maybe some Utah Independent Bank keys to the second half for South Sevier. Utah Independent Bank, hometown people, hometown spirit. This has been the Jones & Mill Engineering Halftime Show, supporting our youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions, paving the way to success. That's Jones & Mill Engineering. We'll take the break and come back with the start of the second half next from the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422. Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
And welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Dustin Shakespeare as we get ready for the start of the second half, brought to you by Chisholm Family Dentistry, providing dental care for the entire family, including cleanings, crowns, implants, and cosmetic restoration. Chisholm Family Dentistry. Call 527-3555. On the floor for South Sevier, they're going to go with the five seniors, the starting five here today. Peyton Wood, Yates Taylor, Cates King, Gavin Staples, and Tyson Chisholm. Starters on the floor as well for the Bulldogs. Left wing Mayar has it. Looking for Don out there. High post down to Micaiah Tarver. Spin move against King. And put in the lane, put it up against him. Knocks it down. Micaiah Tarver now with 10 to lead all scorers.
He's tough. Did a good job of dribbling him, coming back to his left hand against Cates and scoring, going to his left.
Up top is King. High left to Chisholm. Crossover dribble. Chisholm going to drive the lane, kick it into the corner to Staples. Open three on the way. Nothing but net. Gavin Staples, the Mason Machinery three-pointer.
Leaving Gavin open off that penetration of Chisholm right there. Chis drew two. They were able to kick it out to Gavin right there. He was set up to knock it down.
Right wing it comes to Mayar. High post to Daw. Into the corner to Mayar. Three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Staples.
Forced him into a tough shot. That's where you want him shooting from.
Down the lane comes that Peyton Wood. He'll be fouled on the layup attempt. So he'll go to the line to shoot two from the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line.
Doing a great job keeping his head up. Peyton was down there ready to play, threw it up ahead. He attacks from the baseline like he likes to do so much. South Sevier's been playing a man defense as they came out in the second half, switching man defense.
First free throw is good from Wood as he cuts the lead down to 4. Judge started the half with the bucket to extend the largest lead up to 8. But now 5 straight points from South Sevier as Wood knocks down the second free throw from that Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line. 34-31 Judge on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard.
Good to see the Rams attacking the basket and getting something from attacking, getting into the paint.
Only 4 free throws in the game, all of them now by Peyton Wood as Judge quickly gets it into Tarver and he'll lay it in on the right side. He's got 12.
Really good call by Coach Gardner. He brought Burns to the baseline so they could throw it in underneath.
Yates Taylor, left side high, comes up top to Chisholm. Gonna drive the lane left side against Tarver, scoop it up and score. Chisholm now with 7 points.
Softening up his finish. He's really looking good on his finishes today is Tyson.
36-33 Judge, 6:24 to go in the third quarter. Mac Tarver brings it up against Cates King on the right wing. Looking high post for Micaiah, can't get it to him. Now he does as Micaiah steps out. High post now to Mayar, working on Chisholm. Double team comes off the glass, countered, he's fouled. Is it on Chisholm or Wood? And they're going to give it to Peyton Wood on the backside help. That'll be his second foul, first team foul on South Sevier.
Mayar's attacking the basket differently today. He's using the dribble. He's staying strong and tall, and it's putting South Sevier in some tough spots because he's so long.
First free throw of the day for Judge coming right now early in the third quarter. The and one, short off the rim, Gavin Staples the rebound. 38-33 Judge. Cates King pushing the pace, goes right wing to Taylor. Yates right side guarded by Burns, dribbles in, now comes back out and hands it off to Staples. High now to Chisholm, to the corner left side to Wood. Wood going to go baseline. Gets to the low block, comes back up to Chisholm in the corner. Chisholm going to drive middle, hesitates, now drives in against Mayar, put it up off the glass, no good, but a foul called, and Chisholm will go to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line to shoot 2.
He's doing a good job coming off this left wing. It's allowing him to go to his right hand, to drive right-handed. Used a hesitation move this time, allowing him to set up Mayar for the foul. First free throw from Chisholm, nothing but net. First half, we had 2 combined 3 free throws between the 2 teams. We've now had 5 in the second half. And South Sevier is getting in the paint and getting stuff right around the basket under control. Chisholm makes them both. He's got 9 now, tied for a team high. 38-35 Judge, 5:45 to go in the third quarter on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. Mac Tarver walks it across the timeline. Picked up by Cates King. Left wing high to Burns. Now swing it right side to Mayar. High post it comes to Daw. Daw works away left side, kicks it out to Burns. Three-pointer on the way. Short rebound to the backside, tipped up. Peyton Wood has it. Foul called on Judge on the rebound. It's going to go against Deng Mayar. Yes, it will. That'll be his third. Good job by South Sevier there. They switched their defense into the 1-3-1. They're doubling up on the post underneath, and Gavin got out to contest Burns. Chance for Southfield to pull within 1 or possibly tie here. There's that diamond press at half court. Skip it right side to Staples. Staples holding, goes down the lane to Chisholm, out to King. Pump fake on the 3, and he's going to be fouled by Mayar. That's his 4th. Got him in a tough spot. He reacts to it, and then he gets himself under control. Heads on over, knowing that he's going to have to go to the bench with 4 fouls. Brody Powers going to come into the game for Judge. Mayar with the bandage on his chin. He went down against Richfield on Thursday and got a cut there. That's what the bandage is from. Right wing is Chisholm. Hands off to Staples. Up top to King. King goes right wing to Taylor. Into the corner to Staples, working to Chisholm, passing the opposite corner to Wood. Wood going to dribble in the lane, pull up, 12-footer from the left side, too hard. Rebound tipped out, and it goes right to Cates King. Lob left side to Wood, guarded by Powers. Back out to King. He'll take the deep 3. Short off the rim, rebound by Micaiah Tarver for Judge. Up the floor, they get it up ahead to Burns. Fake right, go left, pull up, 15-footer. Short off the rim, rebound on the ground. Taylor has it for South Sevier, and he'll get it to Peyton Wood. Good job by Yates to contest and then chase that ball down for the rebound. Peyton Wood going to dribble in, go to King on the wing. Back to Wood in the corner. Open 3 on the way, sets his feet. Nothing but net. Peyton Wood ties it up at 38. Coach Gardner, as soon as he started seeing him leak out to that baseline corner, he's a shooter. And Peyton, he was ready to shoot it. Yes, he was. Tie ball game at 38. 4:18 to go in the third. Peyton Wood now with 10 points to lead South Sevier. In the corner, Burns now to the wing to Powers. He'll drive in. High post, Tarver, 15-footer. Missed it short. Rebound to Cates King. That's where you want Mackay shooting the ball from. Left wing, Chisholm. Hesitates, going to drive to the baseline, and ball gets knocked loose. Last touch by Judge. It'll be South Sevier basketball underneath. Tyson's doing a great job attacking the basket strong, looking to see if he can get some good penetration, open up that 3 once you get attacking inside there like that. Icasiano into the game for Power, so smaller lineup for Judge, but as you mentioned at halftime, you feel like Icasiano really changed things in the first half when he came in. Yeah, brings a lot of energy and good, smart defense. And then pass Wood as well. Yep, Peyton Wood hands the King. King pulls up on the elbow, 15-footer, in and out and drops in. Good to see that fall as he attacked. Judge did a good job taking away their baseline out of bounds play, but Cates does a good job of attacking. South Sevier regains the lead. 6th lead change of the game. 40-38 Rams. High left by Casiano. Dribbles to the 3-point line. No defense on him. He'll take it. Round the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out. Goes through about 4 players' hands, and Staples picks it up. Up ahead to Taylor, left wing. Yates guarded by Burns. Hands to Chisholm. Guarded by Tarver. Chisholm crossover dribble. Going to drive baseline. Bounce pass. Taken away by Mac Tarver on the help defense. He's coming the other way after the turnover. Goes right wing corner to Burns. 3-pointer for the lead. Short. High rebound. Wood has it for the Rams. South Sevier boxing out really, really well the last couple possessions. Judge not even looking for an offensive rebound. Cates King high left. Play call comes in from Coach Parsons. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. 40-38 South Sevier. Last time Chisholm drove it, he didn't come off the catch and going to his right. He ended up just dribbling and then going to his left. King comes out the screen, low blocking to Chisholm, steps out into the short corner, guarded by Tarver. Dribbles inside the key, picks it up as it gets closed out on, throws it out, goes right past Staples, out of bounds, and they are going to say a tip ball. As they say, Judge tipped it. The far side official gave it to Judge. The near side official says there was a tip. Staples acted like it was tipped immediately. He pulled his hands back and let it go. Right, yeah. Good help there by the offside official to help identify that.
King across the timeline, picked up by Tarver. Still a 2-point South Sevier lead. Up top to Chisholm. And Chisholm nearly pushed over by Tarver. Now steps back. Pump fake on the three. He'll drive left side. Got bumped off the glass. Counterneath foul. Chisholm the bucket and the chance of the 3-point play.
South Sevier coach Parsons called him into an entry set. It's a 2-1-2 look. They ran a cross screen, and that's where you saw that Chisholm got hit a few times. But what it does is it allows Tyson to be in a position to, once that all clears, he's in a one-on-one situation from the nail, which is where he's just so tough. And they're really trying to attack Tarver to get another foul on him or just let Tyson keep scoring.
And they got that third foul on Tarver and the bucket and one. So 5-point South Sevier lead. That's their largest lead of the game, 43-38. Up top is Mac Tarver, picked up by Taylor. Skip pass left side to Icasiano. He dribbles in, comes back out to Mac Tarver, dribbles to the top of the key, works his way right side of the pass into the corner to Burns. Looking for Micaiah Tarver to get it into him. Puts it up, knocks it down. Micaiah Tarver now with 14 points for a game high. Timeout called by Coach Gardner. 2:02 to go in the third quarter. And on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard, it's South Sevier 43, Judge 40 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
I was just going to say, what have they scored?
And welcome me back here to the Sevier Valley Center. One of the keys that Dustin pointed out before the game was who's going to win the third quarter. He's showing that Judge typically has big third quarters, and at this point, South Sevier has scored 17 points in the third quarter compared to 8 for Judge.
Which with 2 minutes left to go, it's already 5 over their average. That's awesome to see out of South Sevier, and a lot of it's come. Judge has been playing a lot more man defense, and South Sevier's done an awesome job of taking care of it and getting the ball in positions for their guys to score and to get more of a rhythm and a team flow of the offense.
3-point South Sevier lead coming out of the Monroe City timeout called by Judge. Cades King picked up by Icasiano, goes off the screen by Hunt. Hedged by Tarver. That's Micaiah. Up top now to Chisholm. Chisholm looks to drive in. Going to drive right side against them. Ball got stripped by Don Burns. Picked up by Icasiano on the help defense. Up the floor comes Mac Tarver. Behind the back dribble. Cut off by Wood. And a reach and foul called on Peyton Wood.
That time Judge didn't spread out so far when Tyson went. There were a lot of people around him. Burns able to knock the ball loose right there.
Third foul on Peyton. So Peyton and Tyson each playing with 3 fouls now for South Sevier. That could be a factor. Dangwayar with 4 and Micaiah Tarver with 3 for Judge.
Up until now, up until last possession, this 2-3 zone of South Sevier's has really caused them some trouble. Last time was the best possession against
Mac
it.
Tarver off the screen, skip pass left side to Icasiano. Going to drive baseline and a foul called on the drive. And if it's on Chisholm, that's 4 on him, and it is.
Icasiano really attacked strong and really pushed out as he went. Gave it to where it was a 50-50 call, and the official ended up calling it on Chisholm there.
Brant Williams back into the game. Tough to lose Chisholm. Had 7 points in this third quarter.
He's been a key piece to that third quarter run right there between his passing and attacking.
Burns to inbound. Lob up top to Tarver. He'll go left wing high to Icasiano in the corner. Burns left open for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. High bounce. Hunt rebound for South Sevier.
Good box out by Brennan there on the offside.
Cades King pushing the pace. Going to drive left side down the lane, scoop it up, and score. What a take. King with 9.
Really good. He just kept with it, and it opened up. Good left-hand finish.
1:05 to go in the quarter. Good vision from King. He had his head up the whole time. You could see he saw something as he was going across the timeline. Up top by Icasiano. Comes right corner to Burns. Looking for Tarver, and overthrew him. Picked up by Brant Williams.
Really working hard to screen the top of the zone, getting overload.
King into the corner to Taylor. Taylor backs out of the wing, comes out to Hunt. 45 seconds to go in the third. 45-40 South Sevier. King now guarded by Micaiah Tarver. Hesitates, step back, three-pointer on the way. Three-pointer, knocks it down. He hits the floor, no foul call, but a Mason Machinery triple for Cates King.
Good to see him knock that down.
He's got 12 now for South Sevier.
Still in their 2-3 zone.
South Sevier's largest lead at 48-40. Pass inside, got it to Tarver off the bump by Williams, but an offensive foul called on Micaiah Tarver as Williams draws the charge. That's his 4th.
You could see that he was setting up to where he's going to do it. He was working so hard. He had sealed the top of that 2-3, well, the middle guy of the 2-3 twice, and he was open, and they missed him on the first pass. They connect this time. Great job by coming to offside, came over and sealed it up and knocked him down. Did a really good job.
Not sure. Oh, Fuad Molid came into the game, but he's got a black undershirt. You can't have a different color undershirt. So Molid can have to come out of the game, and Brody Powers will come back in or no.
Hard to know.
He will come in, and Micaiah Tarver, they're going to smart move to get him out with his fourth foul there, 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Ajal Young will also come into the game for Judge.
See what they'll do with 22 seconds left to go right here. Judge has been in a man all quarter. Looks like they're going to stay in it.
48-40 South Sevier, 15 seconds to go here in the third. Cates King yo-yos on the Snow College S.
1-4 low.
Down to 8 seconds left. King calling for the motion to happen. Crossover dribble, going to drive left against Icasiano. Pull up, counted and he's fouled. Cates King with a 15-foot jumper and the chance at the three-point play.
You know, the set play broke down. There was some miscommunication between the two over on the right side. Kate says, hey, we're out of time, I'm going. Good attack. He's got his head up like he's talked about last time. Able to get hit, and it knocks it down. Look good to see.
11-point South Sevier lead. King with 15 for a game high. Powers will inbound it for the Bulldogs with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. 51-40 your score. Pass comes in Tarver. Tarver at half court throws it up at the buzzer. Off the glass, no good. It was close. At the end of 3 on the Ivory Lumber scoreboard, South Sevier 51, Judge 40 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Now welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center as we go to the fourth quarter. 51-40 is your score. South Sevier with a dominant third.
They really did. They scored 25 points when their average has been 12. Really good to see. Judge was in the man, and they really took advantage of that man defense, only allowing Judge to score 8 points. So on their side, that 2-3 zone that they went to really shut them down.
South Sevier basketball the chance to add to their lead. They're up by 11 right now. That's the largest lead of the game for either team. Cates King off the screen into the corner. Peyton Wood for 3. High arch off the front of the rim, no good. Williams the rebound in the lane. He'll back out and reset for South Sevier.
Brand did a good job.
Pull up for 3 now off the back of the rim. High bounce, no good there.
He attacked that offensive rebound from out the three-point line, went and got it.
Mac Tarver going to go all the way to the rim. Puts up the floater, missed it short. Rebound by Powers. He'll go back up off the glass too hard. Rebound by Powers again, and he's back up and in.
Other than the offensive rebound, South Sevier's got them playing a little bit out of pace there, making Tarver shoot a tough shot.
King off the screen, going to drive in, pull up from the elbow, 14-footer, missed it off the rim. Rebound to Young. Up the floor now comes Mac Tarver, left wing to Powers. Powers drives in, puts up the, passes out to Icasiano. Icasiano, top of the key, goes out to Daw. Daw comes back to Icasiano, now to Tarver, high left, and they'll step back and reset. Goes left wing to Daw. Guarded by Williams, goes away from the screen. Nice defense by Williams. He cuts him off from the baseline. High post to Young. Against the double team, he gets tied up, and now the ball punched loose by Cates King out to Mac Tarver.
This is really a Judge team on the floor right now that struggles scoring except for Tarver.
High left is Tarver. Comes off the screen. Hesitation dribble, comes to a stop, and a foul going to be called. It's going to be on Yates Taylor, I believe, and it is.
Want to settle down and just really contest, force them to shoot their shot. It's going to be a tough shot, and it's going to be a lower percentage shot because of who's on the floor, and then make sure you clean up the rebounds.
9-point South Sevier lead, 51-42, 6:38 to go in the game. Brody Powers to inbound underneath for Judge. Goes in the left corner to Mac Tarver. Left open, three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Backside rebound, battled for. Powers comes away with it. Underneath, he goes back up. Off the glass, no good. Taylor the rebound, and he's battling to get free. He'll get out to Peyton Wood. A lot of contact inside right now.
Yes, there is. Powers is working hard in there. He's rebounding the heck out of the ball.
Cades King up top, going to drive the lane, picks it up. Now he needs help, goes left wing to Williams. Picked up by Young, back to King. Thought about the three. Now he'll back out and set up the offense. Crossover dribble instead. Going to drive in, split the double team. Off the glass, no good, but a foul call. They're going to call it on the drive. It'll be 1-1 regardless. And the foul goes on Icasiano. That's his third.
Kate's being really aggressive and attacking the hoop right now. Looking good.
6:10 to go in the game. 51-42 Rams. Front end of the 1-1 for King. Nothing but net. He'll shoot another.
Right here is foul troubles plaguing Judge. South Sevier's doing a good job at capitalizing on it.
Second free throw from King. Knocks that one down as well. He's got 17. Mac Tarver will bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Looks to Coach Gardner for the play call. Picked up by King.
South Sevier staying in their 2-3 zone.
Goes off the screen by Young. Top of the key, left side, punched away by King. He gets it back.
Young, big, strong guy. He's setting a lot of screen and rolls against the zone.
Left wing it comes to Dodd. Dodd dribbles middle, kicks it out to Icasiano. He'll drive baseline, spin move against the defense. Put it up, no good, but a foul called. And he's going to shoot two. I think it's going to be on Brandon Hunt on the help defense, I believe. And it is.
Yeah, he came in as Icasiano really attacked. He's got a nice spin move. He really spun hard. Brennan came over to attack him and try to close it off. And when they spin that hard and that quick, it's hard. You end up in a lot of tough spots.
First free throw short. He'll shoot another. Judge 0 for 2 from the free throw line in this game. Dengmayar and Micaiah Tarver both back in for Judge, both with 4 fouls. South Sevier's Tyson Chisholm on the bench with 4.
That's going to bring back in scoring ability for Judge. When they're in that far end of their bench, they have a tough time. So hopefully that 2-3 is going to be able to keep working strong.
High bounce off the back of the rim on the free throw, missed by rebound by Brennan Hunt. Yeah, Mayar and Tarver that just came back in, 22 of their 42 points this game. King goes left side high to Taylor. Taylor comes up top to Wood. Left wing high now to King. Guarded by Tarver. Up top to Williams. 5.5 to go in the game. Right side high to Taylor. Goes back door to Hunt. Got it to him a little bit late. Double teams there. Puts it up against him. Missed it off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound Mayar. Tarver.
Put him in a tough spot with that late pass.
Tarver has it low block. Double team is there. Working on Hunt and Peyton Wood. Hunt pops it away. Ball's on the floor. Both teams diving for it. King has it. He'll go to Taylor.
Really good team defense right there by the Rams.
53-42. South Sevier the 11-point lead. 5:04 to go in the game. King guarded by Tarver. Comes high left to Hunt. Hands off to Taylor. Up top to Peyton Wood. Right wing to Williams. Guarded by Micaiah Tarver. He'll step up for 3. Rises up. Air ball hard. And backside rebound out of bounds. It'll be Judge basketball.
That was one of their better possessions, and where they were moving and cutting and attacking with that 5 out. The coach has been trying to work on getting him moving a little more against that man.
Probably like to see Brant attack Tarver. They were playing with 4 fouls.
Absolutely, yes. Go get one. He's going to let you go get that layup, and Brant does such a good job when he does attack like that would have been a good look for him.
Brant comes out. Tyson Chisholm checks back in for South Sevier. 4:45 to go. 11-point South Sevier lead. High left is Tarver, guarded by King. Comes up the screen by Micaiah Tarver. Right wing to Burns. Burns dribbles into the lane, puts up the runner. Off the glass, countered. He's fouled as Dom Burns with the bucket and the chance at the 3-point play.
And Dom's done that a little bit throughout this game where he does attack. The contact was what it was, and he was able to stay up through it and get a finish there, have a chance for the and 1.
Judge still looking for their first made free throw in this game. They're 0 for 3 as a team so far. The and 1 here, off the front of the rim and in. He got the friendly bounce.
Closes that into that 4-possession game here.
Yep, 53-45. Up ahead it comes to Taylor. Taylor in the front court. Bounces right side high to Hunt. Brennan calls for Cates to come get it. They set up the offense. Cates top of the key. Goes left side high to Chisholm. Picked up by Mac Tarver. Up top to Wood. Wood guarded by Micaiah Tarver. Looking to drive in against him. Down the right side of the lane, kicks it out to Taylor. Traveling called as he picked up the basketball. Turnover by South Sevier is their 9th.
And as he went to pick it up, Judge stuck their arm in and kind of made him bounce a little bit. And the bummer part was as Yates was sitting there right set up to hit his 4-3.
4:17 to go in the game, 53-45. Tarver picks the ball up at half court. Guarded by Cades King. Comes off the screen by Micaiah Tarver to the wing to Burns. Back up top to Mac Tarver. Right wing back to Burns. Down the lane to Micaiah Tarver. Working on Peyton Wood. Blocked by Hunt, and Hunt just takes it away.
Forced him back to his right where he's a lot weaker. It was a good job by Brennan to take that from him.
Hunt down the floor to Yates Taylor. Taylor pulls up. Comes back out to Hunt. Top of the key to Wood. Right side now to King. Thought about the deep three. Instead comes up top to Taylor. Taylor works away left side. Bounce pass to Hunt. Up top to Chisholm. Chisholm guarded by Tarver. Reverses direction, and Coach Parsons doesn't like what he sees. He'll call timeout to talk about it. Monroe City timeout with 3:44 to go in the game on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard. South Sevier 53, Judge 45 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Monroe Family Medicine Revere Health will accommodate you with personalized primary, acute, and chronic care. They provide in-house x-rays, blood draws, and EKGs. They do all types of physicals like CDL, school, sports, and missionary, to name just a few. Nurse practitioners Jason Okerlund and Drake Mason and their staff are proud to serve all of Sevier County. For patient care and concern at its finest, visit Monroe Family Medicine, 568 South Main, Monroe. Call 527-8866, 527-8866.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
8-point lead for South Sevier coming out of the Monroe City at timeout. Monroe City Power provides the electrical comforts for local Monroe residents.
Good timeout by Coach. South Sevier hasn't let the pressure speed them up, but they got themselves sped up at the
Chisholm,
end.
high post, looking back door, nothing there. As you mentioned, they've kind of sped up a little bit, trying to slow things down here with that timeout. Up top, Wood, guarded by Mayar. Nothing on the curl. Mayar comes out on him tight. Wood going to drive around and goes all the way to the basket. Scoop it up. No good. Missed the shot. And a foul call. That'll be 5 on Mayar.
You know, right there in that 5-out situation, they did a good job. They got some good ball movement, and then they attacked him. They attacked him really, really well, put him in a spot, allowed the foul to get called.
So Mayar will leave the game. Not sure why they keep blowing the buzzer, but
well, with the five fouls, they're supposed to start the clock, and then, like you said, the buzzer got a little bit happy. And
it's like
there's
4
the
times.
Other foul. Well, the teams, it was weird. The teams got confused. They thought there was a timeout. Then they realized that Gardner called him over because he has his 20 seconds.
Right.
So there wasn't one, and so then the official tells him go, and so then the buzzers got excited.
Got Daw into the game for Mayar. So you got Daw, Burns, both Tarvers, and Icasiano for Judge. Payton Wood at the line to shoot 2. First free throw, nothing but net. Payton Wood now at 11. He's 5 for 5 from the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line.
Good job right there. Now we'll see what South Sevier chooses to do. They've been in the 2-3 the whole time to slow them down, see if they'll stay in it.
This is the second one. Short rebound by Micaiah Tarver up ahead to Burns. Burns across the timeline. 9-point South Sevier lead. He'll pull up for 3. Short rebound on the baseline by Doss, saved into Brennan Hunt. He throws it out to Peyton Wood, and Tarver comes with it as Wood wasn't looking. And the left side layup by Tarver. Reminiscent of Michael Jordan, switching from the right to the left.
Yes, I was hoping you were going to describe that because that was impressive. He elevated up there, flopped the ball back and forth between his hands, and then had a beautiful finish. I didn't think he was going to be able to finish that, but he hung in the air so well. That was pretty.
Full timeout called by Coach Gardner. 3:06 to go on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard. It is South Sevier 54, Judge 47 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
3:06 to go coming out of the Monroe City at timeout as it is South Sevier leading at Judge by 7, 54-47. 3:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. If you're Coach Parsons, what are you telling your team right now?
Don't let them get any transition. They're going to turn loose and go really hard at the basket right now. Be ready to take charges and make sure you cut them off square with your body so that you don't get a foul called on you.
See what they do. And again, as you talked about, they've just sped themselves up right there. An unnecessary turnover that led to that a la Michael Jordan layup.
Yeah, they've got to stay strong, stay calm, move the ball with the pass.
Full court press now by Judge. Pass comes into King. He'll get it across the timeline to Brandon Hunt. Hunt slows and goes to Wood. Payton being trapped on the sideline. And timeout called by Coach Parsons. Under 3 to go. It is still 54-47, 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here with South Sevier trying to hold on to that lead and come away with the 5th place finish here in the 3A state tournament. But now for Coach Parsons, you're in the front court here. Do you set up a specific play here coming out of the timeout?
You know, you bet. You always want to look to see if you can get something easy. So you look at the ones, you know, he runs a different sideline screen for a 3 or an inlet pass to the post. But with these guys being so big, they haven't looked at the post as much. They've also ran one where they've lifted up Chisholm to be by himself so that he can look and attack off under isolation. But the other thing that you're really talking about is, guys, stay away from the corners, stay away from the sidelines. They're going to look to trap you. They're going to look to put you in bad spots. They're going to be reaching and grabbing. Be strong with the ball.
Pass will come into Chisholm on the left wing. And he turns, nobody guarding him, passing to the corner now. Cates King wide open for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Don Burns, the backside rebound.
They did run the isolation give and go play.
Right side, Icasiano now for Judge. Out to the wing to Tarver. Guarded by King, 2:40 to go in the game. 7-point South Sevier lead, up top by Casiano. He'll back out high left. Come off the screen by Micaiah Tarver. Goes right wing to Mac Tarver. Goes left wing to Daw. Dribbles middle, now does Tarver. He splits in the lane, puts up the runner, knocks it down. Mac Tarver now at 12.
He gets ahead of steam, headed towards that hoop. He's hard to stop.
Cates King beats the press with a pass up ahead to Yates Taylor. Taylor slows in the wing, hands to Chisholm. Chisholm going to drive against Tarver, puts up the runner, off the rim, got it to fall.
Nice little finish right there. Now the top of the zone has got to pick up Tarver and not get screened off so he doesn't get ahead of steam down there.
They're putting Tarver in the corner now. As Icasiano going to drive the lane. He'll put it up against Payton Wood, too high off the glass. Rebound poked out by Tarver and out of bounds. Last touch, they say. Let's see. They're going to give it to Judge as they say Chisholm touched it last.
Yeah, he threw it off of him right there. I didn't know if he stepped out of bounds as he was throwing it off of him, but he definitely threw it off of him and that bounced out there. I think you want Icasiano being the one shooting that shot rather than Tarver.
Pass comes in, knocked it out of bounds by Cates King as Cates King felt like he got fouled. Official says no. So it'll be Judge basketball on the far side.
So defensively, make sure that that's what you're forcing is get those guys that have lower percentage to shoot those shots.
Icasiano comes right wing to Tarver, hands back to him. In the corner he goes, looking for Tarver. They get it to him on the wing, guarded by Taylor. Back to Icasiano. Back to Tarver. This is Mac Tarver. Crossover dribble, looking to drive. Gets it in, kick it left side to Burns. Burns for 3 from the corner. Short rebound on the backside, punched out by Hunt, but picked up by Icasiano to Tarver. Tarver, right wing to Daw. Daw travels.
Yeah, you called it. He was taken off. Ball didn't hit before that pivot foot left, and it was an easy call on that travel with how long he is. He definitely didn't have the ball on the floor right there. So now we're going to have that diamond pressure again out of Judge.
1:34 to go in the game. Pass will come into King. Quickly back to Chisholm. Up the floor to Wood. Across the timeline they get it. Wood cut off by Mac Tarver. Reverses direction. Passes up top to King. King spins through the double team to the wing to Taylor. College 3 on the way. Off the run at the rim. Missed it short. Rebound to Mac Tarver.
That's his first miss, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Up the floor comes Tarver. Hounded by King. Hands off on the wing to Icasiano. Into the corner back to Tarver. Drives baseline. Puts up the floater from 10 feet. Missed it short. Rebound picked up by Payton Wood for South Sevier.
Good job by the Rams. 3 guys in there to get that ball.
Minute to go in the game. 7-point South Sevier lead, 56-49, and King will be fouled by Burns. So Cates King will go to the line to shoot 2 on the 10th team foul.
Looking over here at Coach Gardner to see if he was wanting that foul. It looks like it was just Judge being aggressive, not necessarily that he wanted it yet. In a 4-possession game, you could shorten it to 3.
First free throw from King, nothing but net. He's got 18 to lead all scorers. Back to an 8-point South Sevier lead, 57-49.
I believe Coach Garner is going to try to run something where he's got his shooters on each side and some penetration out of Tarver here.
King makes them both from the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line. Tarver will let the ball roll toward half court. Picked up at the S by Icasiano. Picked up by Taylor. Right wing to Burns. Handoff back to Icasiano into the corner. Going to drive baseline. Cut off by Hunt. Tries to pass it. Knocked out of bounds by Chisholm. Remains Judge basketball.
I was wrong. It was that Spurs drift that they had set up and trying to drift Tarver down to the corner, bringing Icasiano down the baseline to pass to him is what they had looked for.
Burns to inbound. 4 high for Judge. Left wing Icasiano open for the three. Knocks it down. A big Mesa Machinery three-pointer for Icasiano. He's got 5 off the bench. Back to a 6-point game. 49 seconds left. Monroe City timeout called by Coach Gardner. It's a full one. We'll take it. It is South Sevier 58, Judge 52 on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly, residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best 2-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Rams basketball out of the timeout, up 6, 58-52, 49.5 seconds to go in this one between South Sevier and Judge. 3A boys 5th place game. Full court press put on by Judge. Pass comes into King, right back to Chisholm. Chisholm will bring it up the floor, up ahead to Taylor across the timeline. Taylor gets cut off by Tarver, and he's going to be fouled, so Yates Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2.
Judge changing the pressure this time, going with a man, not a guy on the ball, but a rover, and using him to trap. And Dawes, he attacks with that long arms in the traps, but South Sevier did a good job staying under control, moving the ball up.
First free throws of the game for Taylor from the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line, nothing but net. Yates Taylor now at 10 points after making the first 9 points of the game for South Sevier. That's his first point since.
So we were talking about during the timeout, Icasiano was 2 for 4 from the stats say on the season from 3 right there, hitting that last
now
3.
2 for 4.
Yeah, now 2 for 4. Right. 1 for 3 earlier. My bad.
Up top, Makai Tarver. There's a flare screen. Jump to passing lane is Brennan Hunt. He'll come away with the steal up ahead to Cates King.
Good eye by Brennan identifying that flare screen.
Now ball gets poked away. King gets it back ahead to Peyton Wood. Wood goes into the corner to Chisholm. Chisholm wisely slows it down. He'll be fouled by Gotton, and that'll be his second. Chisholm will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good heads up right there. Cates was able to get the ball. He was almost backcourt, able to get the ball back to his teammate, get it down to Tyson. In normal situation, not time of score situation, Tyson knocks down that 3. He does a good job of holding back, getting fouled.
Makes the first free throw. He's got 15. South Sevier has been very good from the free throw line this game, 15 for 17 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, it's a good way to close things out.
Second free throw is good as well. He's got 16 points. Gavin Staples, the senior, back into the game for Brennan Hunt, who gives him a big 5 on the way off the floor.
Well, that was the fun thing, see Brennan's excitement when he was coming off the floor. You know, he sees Gavin coming on, gives him, like you said, a big 5. It's fun to see that team camaraderie right there.
61-52, 9-point South Sevier lead, 23 seconds to go in the game. Mac Tarver off the screen, steps back for the deep 3, off the rim, missed it to the right, rebound Staples, he'll hand to Peyton Wood. 14 seconds left, Judge not going to foul, timeout called by Coach Parsons. He's going to empty the bench with 13 seconds to go. On the Monroe City timeout, they're going to say, hey, just a substitution timeout, don't go to the benches. 13 seconds left into the game for South Sevier. Bo Lauder, Manuel Miramontes, Trayson Winkle, looks like Landon Payne and Carter Peterson. And the standing ovation from the South Sevier crowd here.
Yeah, got their seniors in the game, able to take them out and let them be celebrated for all their hard work that they've put in over the years for the South Sevier basketball program.
Coach Parsons told me on senior night, this group of seniors, since they were sophomores when they started to get some significant varsity time, has only lost, with this year included, 6 region games.
Wow, that's impressive.
And 4 of them coming this year in a very, very tough region.
Yes, like described, yeah. And that senior group has really worked hard. Some guys there that just have some real good skill, and some guys that have just put a lot of time in and created some really good pieces as well.
13 seconds left, 61-52. The pass will come into Miramontes. Manuel bringing up the floor for the Rams. And he's just going to dribble it out. He's going to pass it. Got to do more than just dribble it out, right, when you get these 5 in. So he'll pass it to Landon Payne, and that will do it. 61-52 is your final. South Sevier will take 5th place in the boys 3A state tournament with a 9-point win over Judge Memorial here at the Sevier Valley Center. We'll take a break and come back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zion's dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zion's, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Monroe Family Medicine Revere Health will accommodate you with personalized primary, acute, and chronic care. They provide in-house x-rays, blood draws, and EKGs. They do all types of physicals like CDL, school, sports, and missionary, to name just a few. Nurse practitioners Jason Okerlund and Drake Mason and their staff are proud to serve all of Sevier County. For patient care and concern at its finest, visit Monroe Family Medicine, 568 South Main, Monroe. Call 527-8866, 527-8866.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And welcome back here to the Sevier Valley Center. Robert Lovell with you alongside Dustin Shakespeare. Your final, South Sevier 61, Judge 52, as the Rams boys and girls knock off Judge Memorial in the fifth place game here this morning in the first two games of the day. And this is the Sunrise Engineering postgame show, serving communities for over 40 years. Sunrise Engineering, learn more at sunrise-eng.com. Dustin, your takeaway from this game here today?
Good ball game right here. Well, fun to watch. It's like we expected when we talked in the pregame. Judge got out of control and relied on their athleticism. South Sevier was able to get in and further into control and really blew it out in the third quarter with just good basketball execution, good basketball team play, and did a great job there to create a gap. And again, like we talked about, they scored double of what they usually do in the third quarter and held Judge underneath by half of what they usually do. And that's what broke this thing open for the Rams to be able to finish out in control.
Yeah, outscored Judge 25-8 in the third quarter there. Down by 6 at the half, trailed by 8 early in the third quarter, and then had an 11-point lead going into the fourth. Did at South Sevier. So great game played by South Sevier in this one as they finish in fifth. And again, we talked about it before. Last time South Sevier was in this situation 2 years ago, the sophomore year for these 5 seniors, with a Porter Dow, Buddy Gardner led team, and they lost to Emory, and not a great showing from South Sevier. So this time they come around here on this same floor and look very good with the win over Judge Memorial. And let's look at the stats now, brought to you by Sorensen Levitt Insurance. They're proud to support the high school teams in our area. Visit them in Richfield or Salina for all your home, auto, and business insurance needs. Proud to represent Auto Owners Insurance and other insurance companies. Call Corey in Richfield at 896-4471. First off for South Sevier, 19 points from Cates King. He finishes with 3 rebounds and 4 assists as well. And this was the Cates King we've been waiting for all weekend, really, Dustin.
Absolutely. It was fun to see him turn loose, get back into rhythm, and really play hard. He's so talented. He's been around basketball since the day that he was born, and he understands the game so well. It was fun to see him finish out his senior year with such a nice game.
And then after Cates King, 16 points from Tyson Chisholm, as he was 5 for 5 from the charity side, 5 for 7 from the floor in the game. And then 11 points for Peyton Wood, along with 5 rebounds, and 10 points from Yates Taylor in the game as well. So 4 of the 5 seniors scoring in double figures today for the Rams. Then you had a 3-pointer by Gavin Staples. He also had 5 rebounds and 2 points and 2 boards off the bench for him, Brennan Hunt. As a team, South Sevier shoots 46% from the floor, 41% from 3 at 9 for 22, and 89% from the free throw line at 16 for 18 in the game.
Yeah, and that's when you're hitting that, getting to the line that well and shooting 89%, it really helps stabilize everything and really gives you a chance to push out your lead.
And then for Judge, they finished with 14 points from Micaiah Tarver with 4 rebounds, 12 from Mac Tarver and 6 rebounds and 5 assists and 3 steals for Mac, 9 points from Dom Burns and 4 assists, 8 points and 6 boards from Deng Mayar, and then 5 points from Josh Cassiano off the bench, and 2 points apiece from Gott Daw and Brody Powers for the Bulldogs. As a team, they shot 45% from the floor, just 25% from 3 at 5 for 20, and just 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
You know, South Sevier was able to hold Mayar down and give him only 2 points in that second half. We talked about it as the game went on. As the game was progressing, he was just really strong. And in the second half, they took that away with that 2-3 zone, and he didn't get those finishes that he was getting in the first half.
Rebound battle was won by Judge at 25-21, but South Sevier won in the second half. A key we talked about at halftime.
Yeah, did a much better job of holding him to one and done, forcing tougher shots, and holding out the offensive rebounds. Really the offensive rebounds, Powers came in and he was working hard on them, but other than that,
he got 2 on 1 possession, 2 offensive rebounds on 1 possession.
Yeah. And so they did South Sevier did a great job of locking down, coming out of halftime with some good goals in place, saying, hey guys, this is a very winnable game. Let's get back to playing South Sevier ball. And that's what they did. They came out and accomplished their goals, and you can see were very clear.
Turnover-wise, I have South Sevier finishing with 10, Judge finishing with 11 in this game. Again, both teams really did a good job of taking care of the basketball from start to finish in this game. Never had any stretches where they had a lot of turnovers that did much damage.
No, both teams, like you said, able to control the ball. The pace, it was interesting. The pace would change as possessions wore on for both teams, and once in a while they would get out of pace a little bit and shoot a shot maybe that, but overall, taking care of the ball did a really good job.
Coming up next here at the Sevier Valley Center, the 3A girls' third place game between Richfield and Juab. That'll be right here on KSVC 980 AM and 100.5 FM, 98.1 FM in Juab County. And of course at local10.tv, Mike Trina and Rick Robbins will jump on the call for you on that one coming up here in just a couple of minutes. But that's going to pretty well do it for us here. But first off, Dustin, your final thoughts on this game today?
You know, you talked about both the boys and the girls from South Sevier as they came out today. They both had a good attitude, really worked hard. It shows, you know, the programs of what their goals are and where they're wanting to be, and just did a great job. It was fun to see them all play really hard, good games, and execute well and finish out their year. Fun to see the 5 seniors come off the floor and get a good hand and recognition like you talked about. The 3 years they've been getting a lot of varsity time. They've won a lot of ball games. Good group of boys.
It is, and they will finish in 5th place this year. A 6th place finish, a 2nd place finish, and a 5th place finish for that group in the last 3 years.
Yeah, that's just tough. Just good group, played a lot of basketball, put a lot of time into the program, and they got a lot out of it. You can see that, and it's going to carry them for the rest of their lives, the things that they've learned through that, and that's really fun to watch.
That's going to do it for us here today. The final, South Sevier 61, Judge 52, as South Sevier finishes in 5th place in the 3A Boys State Tournament. We've got Richfield Juab girls coming up for 3rd place next here from the Sevier Valley Center. Again, so stay tuned for that here shortly with Mike Trina and Rick Robbins jumping on the call. Thank you for listening and have a great weekend, everybody.
Been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.